I'm Naomi.
And Inez Ferens, and we're going to be speaking on behalf of our campaign, Elpis, Apps for Change. So considering that this is Hong Kong, saying that most of us have hired or know someone that has hired a foreign domestic helper is actually a very reasonable assumption to make. As a matter of fact, research conducted by the South China Morning Post in 2013 confirmed that foreign domestic helpers make up 3% of Hong Kong's total population, some 320,000. But abuse of foreign domestic helpers in Hong Kong is a pressing concern often trivialized and ignored by mainstream media. Several cases have been recorded of foreign domestic helpers being abused, tortured, and starved at the hands of their employers. In the year 2010 alone, over 300 cases of helper abuse have been filed and reported. However, this may be only the tip of the iceberg. Most helpers are left traumatized and blackmailed into silence, fearing that they will be unable to support their families with their often substandard income. Filing complaints regarding abusive employers has often resulted in the helpers' unemployment for at best 6 to 8 months. Thus, many feel that they are being left no other option than to continue working in these appalling conditions in order to support their family.
And recent studies find that the economic power of employers over foreign domestic workers gives the employer a sense of entitlement to enact abuse without the fear of repercussions. Economic pressure and classism are some of the most overwhelming issues plaguing foreign domestic helpers in Hong Kong. However, abusive and exploitative employers are not the only offenders in this situation. For example, Indonesian domestic helpers are only allowed to migrate to Hong Kong through recruitment agencies, and these agencies are often morally corrupted. They also consciously turn a blind eye to the abuse of their domestic helpers.
No human being deserves to be dehumanized and violated. A recent report by Amnesty International states that the migrant workers of Hong Kong are routinely unpaid, exploited, and subjected to serious human rights violations, on the rare occasion in which victims seek help and support from their community. More often than not, their traumatic experiences are marginalized and belittled on the grounds of misogyny, racism, and classism.
It is up to us as employers and citizens of Hong Kong to ensure the safety of our domestic helpers. It is our job to uphold the basic human rights of our foreign domestic helpers. Well, we propose a simple solution. We are creating the smartphone app which allows the victims to discreetly report their experiences with their abusive employer.
To use this app, the victim will need to enable location services on their smartphone. When the victim feels that they are at risk of an attack, they can hold a button in the center of the screen to discreetly record their experiences, and they will also be able to document their experience in their own language. The data will be sent to a nearby shelter or safe space for further action to be taken. In addition to this, our app will publicize a list of blacklisted agencies and possible shelters for the victims of abuse. In addition to the creation of our app, we do hope that the Hong Kong Labor Department will gain more power, so to raise awareness on this issue and to increase inspections.
Elpis is currently also working on several other apps, including an app that tracks the usage of recycling bins in Hong Kong. Since wastage is such a prevalent issue in Hong Kong, and no significant action has been taken, this app should come into use. For example, I realized that a lot of department stores in Hong Kong, they don't actually recycle the materials from the recycling bin. Instead, they pull all the materials out from the recycling bins to dump into a rubbish bin. For more information, please contact us using our personal emails.
Because much of modern culture revolves around technology, particularly smartphones, why not use this new accessibility and connection to make a difference? Let's redefine productivity together. Join Elpis, Apps for Change to be the change that you want to see.